Hello, this is the choreography video for Accidentally in Love. This is my right hand, so please make sure you're mirroring me. To start, we're gonna be in two lines off stage, one stage right, one stage left, and we are going to be entering in and then eventually crossing to the other side, which will also affect how our parts are laid out. So we'll have it where we've got part 2 that leads off our line, and then part 1 is about where my wrists are. So we're gonna walk in and cross, so eventually we'll have part 2's on the outside, part 1 on the inside. So as we're doing our walks to get to these places, we start with kind of fancier walks. We walk in and go 1, 2, 3, and prep, 5, 6, 7, and prep. So it's just like a little step back prep. So you ready? After you do that for your 8 counts, you then finish your cross. And you've got another 8 counts to get there and then some change. So you finish your crossing, going to the other side, just getting to your spots, and you can just keep those kind of same arms as you had, but now you don't do the back, you're just walking to your spot. And then for our turn towards the center, you'll now be turning towards the other side. You're in a new place in your line, one long line towards the front of the stage. All right, so we get to our spots, and then our hands are gonna go down. So she said, part 1, which is in the middle, they are going to be doing the second. Part 2 on the outsides are what are gonna start. So part 2 goes, what's the problem? You turn your hands over. And then part 1 in the middle goes, baby. And then we all start shimmying out towards the audience. What's the problem? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm in. Part 2 we'll do love first. Love. And then part 1 in the middle goes, love on theirs. Then all together we go, think about it every time I think about it. And then our hands just gonna go down for can't stop thinking about it. And then we're gonna go out towards the audience, the same direction that we were facing when our body was turned. So we can't stop thinking about it. We're gonna dig forward first. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, cause I can't ignore it if it's. So now we've got part 1 who's doing this. So they go first for love, and then the outside goes love. And then the next step that we're gonna be doing is makes me wanna turn around and face me. So for that, we have a turn towards the audience. So we just did our digs. So we got love, love makes me wanna turn around and face me, but I don't know nothing about love. So in our long line, I'll have you guys number off 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all down the way. 1s are gonna be staying, 2s are gonna be stepping back, just to give us some more space. So that's on don't know nothing about love, oh. So they're taking their steps. And then the first thing that's gonna happen is our right arm goes up, come on, come on. Then we're gonna roll our arms down, turn a little faster. Then this time our hands are gonna go up, come on, about shoulder level. The world will follow after. So that's just kind of back and forth. Then our hands are gonna go in front again, come on, because everybody's after. And then our hands are gonna go to our heart. Everyone's gonna go right first. And these are kind of the same feet movements as the digs would be, but our hands just stay in our heart. Love. And that's when we're gonna be moving to a new formation. So we just did that. Where we're moving now is to just some clumps. When you're in your clump, just kind of spread out around the stage, you can have like 2, 3 people, maybe I'll say maximum 6, just so we have the look of lots of groups around the stage. When you're in your group, you should all be with your same part. So I should have a clump of part 1s, a clump of part 2s. So part 2 starts us for the next part. We've got, so I said I'm a snowball running. So for that, all the people who are part 2, this is when you do the moves. Part 1, you're just resting. If you want, you can keep your hands on your heart, or you can have your hands down, hands on your hips, just something that shows you're stationary. So we then have snowball running. So part 2, you just stand. So I said I'm a snowball. It's like you're packing a snowball. Running. And then what's gonna happen is your arm is gonna go down first, around, and back. So it's kind of like you're throwing. You're gonna go running down into the spring that's coming, all this love, melting under, blue skies, belting out, sunlight shimmering love. Your hands just go down from there. And then you can either go back to a heart, or hands on your heart or your hips, just something relaxed, while part 1 then does their thing. So they've got Well, baby, I surrender to the strawberry ice cream, never ever ending all this love. And then your hands just go down. Well, this is when part 2 joins us again. We all now go, all this love. Well, I didn't mean to do it, but there's no escaping your love. Oh, and if you want, you can add a hip to it. If not, just the point is fine too. Let's actually just do the point. I think it looks better. Then from here, we are going to be moving again. We're moving around just so we're spread out around the stage. These lines of lightning mean we're never alone, no, no. And then for this one, we're spread out. We're gonna do our come on, come on. So it's like we're motioning. Think of it as you're scooping water, bringing it to your shoulder. Come on, come on. And then it's move a little closer. So that's what you're gonna be doing for all 3 of these next ones. You're gonna be stepping more towards the middle wherever you are. Move a little closer, come on, I wanna hear you whisper, come on, settle down inside my love. On that love, that's when part 2 is gonna go down to a knee. So you may need to take some bigger steps to get to your spot for the move a little closer. You can travel pretty quick if you need to get to kind of a clump in the middle. That's the goal. And then we have part 2 going down on love. Oh, we're gonna do the same hand motions. Come on. And then part 1, you're gonna jump up and away from the middle. Jump a little higher, or whatever way that you feel like you can safely jump away. Well, part 2 is still down. They're doing the singing there. And then we've got, once again, come on. So once you land, jump a little higher. You're ready for come on. And then on, if you feel a little lighter, part 2, which was on a knee, you're gonna stand. If you feel a little lighter, it's like you're pushing yourself up. Same as before, come on. We were once upon a time in, and then we're moving, spreading out, just to kind of the spots where we had been before we clumped up. Love. And then our hands are gonna go down. We're accidentally in love. And you're only gonna do this next movement when you're singing. So we've got part 2 that starts us. They're gonna go to the right first. Accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. So the feet get a little bit faster when your arms start coming down. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then part 1, we'll do the exact same movements. And for that, our hands just came down. So that means part 2, you just stand while they finish singing and doing their part. And then when you come in again, accidentally in love, movements are the exact same. Part 1, you'll just be singing over them. The love, that little part over it. And then part 1, you end it by doing the move one more time as well. Then we get to our I'm in loves. So for this, your arms are gonna go up. I'm in love, accidentally. And then, since part 2 is doing something different for the words, they come in later. So part 1 started up, I'm in love. It's gonna be for part 2, I'm in love, accidentally. And then you hold your hands there for I'm in love, accidentally. And then you'll freeze there. And then we've got the same movements as before. Come on. And then we're gonna have it where we're all moving forwards. So we just move, come on, spin a little tighter, come on, and the world's a little brighter. So the only times that you can move are when you aren't doing the come on hands. And then, come on, just get yourself inside my love. I'm in love. Look away. So that last time that we're moving forward, we're really moving very far forward on the stage in our clump. So the clump that we had done before, when we had the jump a little higher, that one's a lot more mid-stage. So we end at the front, looking off, thinking about love. All right, there's all the movements. Now here's the full performance video. Thank you. All right, for the start of this video, I'm going to be at part 2. So that means I'm leading off the line on either side and walking in till I cross. I'll also be calling out part 1 and part 2 sections as we're doing the movements. Here we go. Starting off stage. Then we finish our cross. We get to our spot, and once we're there, our body faces out. Hit. Part 2. Part 1. We shimmy. Part 2, part 1. Then we dig. Now part 1 goes first. 1, 2. Turn. We staggered our line before, so people who were 2s in the staggered move back. Moving to your clumps. Part 2 starts. Now it's part 1. We all swim. Now we move. Spread out for our chorus. That's going to be happening. Where we slide towards the middle. Moving towards the clump. Just part 2 goes down to a knee. Part 1 is ready to jump. They jump. Part 2, they stand. We spread. And then we're ready for our hit that's going to be happening. Hit. Part 2 starts. Our hands go down and our feet speed up. Now part 1. That repeats. Part 2. Part 1. Now we have our alternating waves. I'll start as part 1. Now it'll be part 2. Moving to the front. Our hands are out. And we just let that remain. All right. Thank you.